Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to the channel. This is Carmina, and today we are going to be looking at the new moon that's happening as we speak in the moment. It was important for me to record this video in the moment, especially because of the significance of this new moon in human design. I'm sure you guys are already probably saturated with new moon videos, with astrology, maybe also with cards, but I'm here to offer you a fresh perspective, and that's the perspective of the human design. And in human design, the new moon is going to be taking place in the gate 20, the gate of contemplation, the gate of point of view, the gate of the now. So gate 20 is located in the body graph on the throat. So it's one of the voices of the throat. And this voice says, I am here now. I'm going to share my screen with you guys so you have a visual and you better understand what I'm talking about. And as you know, and if you don't know, I'm going to repeat that human design is a synthesis between astrology, the I Ching, and also the Kabbalah tree of life. There is a lot of wisdom and a lot of useful things to be taken from this system. Of course, like any system, it doesn't have to be taken dogmatically, but with some reason, with some sense. And I wanted to show you guys, because I mentioned the I Ching, the 20th gate in the human design corresponds to the I Ching hexagram 20. You can see it here. So the hexagram 20 is the intersection between the wind and the earth. So the wind is on top of the earth, the wind is blowing over the earth, and this gives stillness, quiet perspective. And because we'll see that it's in the third line of this hexagram, this furthermore invites towards introspection and self-contemplation. But let me share the body graph of this new moon with you guys. We have the new moon in gate 20, and gate 20 is pretty special. It's one of those powerful, one of the most powerful gates in human design, because it connects to 3 other centers. So as we mentioned, gate 20 is located on the throat center here, and it can connect to gate 10 on the identity. It can connect to gate 34, as it's happening right now with the new moon, the gate of power 34, located in the sacral area of the life force. And it can also connect to gate 57 on the spleen. So as you can see, we have planets in human design. On the right side, we have the conscious planets. On the left side, the unconscious planets of the design. And the unconscious planets of the design are actually the positions of the planets. Of course, I know the sun is a star and the moon is a satellite, but for vocabulary's sake, for conversation's sake, we call them all planets. So 88 days, the position of the sun, 88 days before this exact date, and so on. So we can see, because it's a new moon, we have a sun-moon conjunction, and the sun is in gate 20 here, and the moon is also in gate 20 here. And this little 3 means it's in the third line, as I was mentioning earlier. So this gate 20 is part of the individual integration circuit, which is a fiercely individual, most survival mode based energy in the human body graph. And it's actually presentness. It's the kind of presentness in the now that turns insight into spontaneous expressions or actions. It's being aware of the moment, and this influences actions and speech. 3 is the self-consciousness analytical perception. It's the self-confident perception in the now, which supports the adaptation and development of personality. But the shadow side, there's always a shadow side in the human design. It's a dualistic system. So it's either this or the opposite. And the opposite, the shadow of this gate 20, is the extreme expression of self-consciousness that hampers development as it denies the need for it. Human design considers that if you operate in the self, so according to your strategy, according to your authority, then you are operating in the self, in these gates correctly. But if you're operating, if you're coming from the not self, then you get the bad, the rotten end of the stick, and you're creating problems for yourself. I also wanted to mention to you guys the cross that we are presently experiencing, because the sun, conscious sun, unconscious sun, and the earth in human design, conscious earth and unconscious earth, they create a so-called cross. And the cross here is the personal cross of the sleeping phoenix. And the mission of the personal cross of the sleeping phoenix that is happening now with this new moon is to have great personal strength and presence, as well as becoming aware of the power of your own spontaneity, because you can see that the sun is here in gate 20, and the earth, how we are grounded, is in gate 34 of power. So there's great power in this incarnation cross. The other gates that form this cross are gate 55 for the unconscious sun and gate 59 for the unconscious earth. Gate 55 is about emotional abundance. It's a gate of the spirit. It can also be very melancholic. The emotional power arising out of the vast influence, as well as the power of attraction that helps establish closeness, enables this cross to effect changes as an individualist. So think about this gate 20. It's a very serene gate. The gentle wind caressing over the earth, exploring the earth, the vastness of the earth. So it's a gentle influence. It makes you have a moment of peace, a moment of stillness. It makes you draw your breath and just look inward and contemplate and see how you can voice that strength that you have, how you can act on the strength that you have by being here now. So not yesterday, not tomorrow, now. What are you doing now? So this is the message that the human design gates are presenting to us in this fine new moon. So without further ado, I will let you guys enjoy being in the now, enjoy your introspection, enjoy your action and your speech in the now. If you are interested in human design, I'm going to teach more classes on that starting July. I'm also going to teach a new series of Cards of Truth classes starting the end of June. So you can check out my description box for more details on that. And also, if you feel the need for a consultation, if you feel the need for some guidance, predictions, and anything of the sort, you can also book a reading with me. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna let you go now. It's been nice connecting to you again. Bye.